Hey, guess what? The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to get a season pass, a first for the series. Not a first for Nintendo, and Mario Kart 8 had a season pass, but definitely a first for Zelda. Now, when I heard about this, I was like, oh, okay, there's going to be DLC. I'll only get it if it's good, and that's how I feel about most DLC. And with when it comes to season passes, I always like to wait and see what's in the season pass. Like I won't buy anything and not know what I'm getting. But in this case, Nintendo did announce what's going to be in the season pass. Not the specifics, but more like of a general idea. Uh, you can buy the season pass at launch. Immediately, you will get three treasure chests, two of which will contain useful items, whatever that is, and the other one will contain a Nintendo Switch T-shirt that Link can wear in the game, which kind of doesn't make sense at all, but it, it it's a funny piece of DLC, I guess. Like if you want a Nintendo Switch shirt that Link can wear throughout his entire adventure, uh, put $20 down because that's the only way you're gonna get it. Now, later this year, the real DLC is going to be coming out. They're going to add the Cave of Trials, which, as much as I would like it to be a Trials Evolution based biking simulator in the Legend of Zelda world, it's probably going to be like the what's that? This is a place in Twilight Princess. It wasn't the Cave of Ordeals. It was like the Cave of Trials or something like that. Oh no, no, wait! It was the Cave of Ordeals, or it was some sort of dungeon area where you went through levels, and each level you would fight harder and harder enemies, and eventually you would get to the boss, and you would have to win or lose and do like the whole tower all over again. That's cool. Something like that. I don't know if I feel like if that's great season pass content. I mean, it could be, but the tower enemy tower system is kind of fun to play like in a game like Pokemon kind of has it as well. There's also going to be a hard mode. They're adding a hard mode to the game. Now this I kind of don't approve of because I feel like difficulty modifiers should be part of the base game, maybe as a free update, not something that you pay like additional money for. This has got to be a good hard mode, not just like enemies do double damage to you or your sword is weaker. Like if they want this hard mode to be worthwhile, I'd say change enemy types, maybe even change dungeons around. Maybe they could make it like a second quest or something, or like the master quest for the N64 Zelda game. That's what I would like to see in a hard mode. And that's part of the DLC. And later this year, there's going to be more. They're going to add a new dungeon. They're going to add a new story, a new original story. That might be worth it. That might be worth $20 alone, if they do it right. Like if it's a good, substantial amount of content. I'm not sure how long it would be, but like a brand new I want to say at least 10 to 15 hour new content, but some of this DLC story stuff that you get with these season passes are only about like 5 hours long, and knowing Nintendo, I expect them to go slightly above and beyond what other companies usually do for DLC. The DLC for Mario Kart 8 is great, and like the extra tracks that they have there in the DLC are incredibly detailed and just as good, or if not better, than the ones featured in the original game. But that's it might be worth $20. Once again, I'm gonna wait to see how much everything is before jumping in. I have so many games to play that I really don't need to buy everything when it comes out right away. I'm going to be waiting To get the Switch, for example, I'm perfectly fine playing Zelda on Wii U, and maybe later on down the line. No, I don't see myself buying the same game twice. I'll stick with the Switch version, DLC and everything. Uh, or maybe I'll wait for a sale on the season pass, which probably will never ever happen, knowing Nintendo. I don't think any of their DLC contents ever go on sale. I don't think Mario Kart 8 has been on sale, like the DLC. Pikmin 3 had DLC, and even a new Super Mario Brothers 2 on 3DS has DLC. That might have been on sale at some points, but like with all these DLC sales, it's always a regional thing. So one country might get a sale and the other country might get nothing, for example. But the Zelda Season Pass, like I said, I'm gonna wait. If it's good, then it's great. But if it's like only like 5 hours of content and maybe if the dungeon isn't that good, I can pass. I'm hoping Zelda Breath of the Wild to be a complete game in the first place. I know it will be, but I'm hoping the hard mode. The hard mode is the only thing that I can see that I would actually enjoy. I hope this doesn't mean that the base game is going to be easy. I still want a challenge. I'm going to be playing in pro mode without a mini map, so maybe I'll get my challenge there. But having some combat challenge would be nice, because I don't really like to blow through games. I like to be challenged while I'm playing through them. So there you go. $20 season pass. You're either going to buy it or you're not. But there's no guarantee that you will enjoy it. Like I said, wait and see.